Humans of the cardboard, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today we're taking a look at the final yummy card from deck build pack Justice Hunters. This archetype, by the way, by far, by a wide margin to me, is the best archetype from this deck build pack. The other two are interesting and could still have solid potential, especially with like more cards down the line in the next couple core sets after this deck build pack comes out. But I think for right now, like this one's already the leader in the clubhouse and it can only get better. We knew this was going to be either another spell or a trap. It ends up being a quick play here. So let's see how it does. Let's see how they round out the Yummy archetype, of course. So starting off, this is Yummy Surprise, seems to be the name here. It's a quick play spell. You can only activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. So, okay, it sounds like the card itself isn't once per turn, but you can only use each bullet point once per turn when you use it. The first effect reads, target 2 light beast monsters you control and 2 cards your opponent controls, return them to the hand. Okay, okay. Second effect, special summon 1 yummy monster from your hand or graveyard, but it cannot attack directly this turn. Okay, and then lastly, return 1 field spell from your face-up field or graveyard to the hand. Then you can place 1 yummy field spell from your hand on your face-up field. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty cool utility card. I'm down for it. I think this is a solid card for them. This it only reborns yummies. Okay. So it's just giving you like different realms of versatility here. The second effect, well, I guess you start with the first effect. This is more so an interruptive effect, potentially even breaking boards going second. You know, if you ever resolve one of your synchros to like reborn to like if you get to a synchro and reborn 2 names from grave, then this card can just, you know, handle like bounce 2 cards on the opponent's field. So potentially situations like that, as well as just setting this and ending on it as an end board piece. So that way, when you again tag out from one of your synchros on the opponent's turn and have 2 light beasts, you are getting those back to hand for really good follow up and bouncing 2 cards your opponent controls. Cool. Like that's already solid. We've seen cards that would just be that. Um, I guess the only thing is like you do have to target 2 light beasts. It's not target up to 2 light beasts you control and then like bounce that many cards. And it's not quite that, but still decent for the versatility there. Second effect, special summon any yummy monster from hand or grave, but it cannot attack directly this turn. I think that's pretty solid as well. The fact that that's also not like one level 1 yummy is really nice because that means you can target any of the synchros engrave, even the link 1 engrave, just get them back so that way they will allow you to start, whether it's like the link on the opponent's turn, to just now that card can start allowing you to like quick synchro on the opponent's turn, like in conjunction with another synchro, or oh, my opponent nibbed me and I didn't have a, you know, maybe they had nib plus another hand trap. I didn't have a way to play around it. Now my opponent's turn, I can just reborn one of the synchros, and now that allows me to tag out and play on the opponent's turn somewhat there. And then also just the field spell effect, the third effect, just also solid utility. I feel like this card's just really solid. The one thing to note, it is not a starter. So that's why I'm like skeptical. I don't think this would be a 3 of, but I think it's searchable off of the main deck Yummy, and I think that's it, right? Because I think the Link 1 only searches you uh field spells. I think the synchro that searches only searches monsters, if I'm not correctly. I haven't read them in a couple weeks since they initially got revealed, but I'm pretty sure the main synchro searcher only searches monsters. The link one only searches the field spells. I think the only card that searches the like non-field spells and traps is the main deck cookie, I think. So you know, if you only play it at 1, how often are you're not getting to it as easily as another, you know, as it could, but it's still just really good utility, and I wouldn't be mad about playing a card like this, especially since the deck already seems to be so consistent, you know, anyway. So I'm in for it. I think it's cool. I think it's a pretty good card. I like the idea of doing more cards like this that just like What it does is not necessarily more than cards we've already seen in the past, but the fact that it has 3 different effects gives you different options, right? So I wouldn't say that this card is more powerful on like one activation than like cards in the past, but the flexibility on it is really what can allow it to be so good. Is being able to pick and choose which effect is the most important effect from this card in whatever situation can really tie it all together. So I like it. It's cool. Doesn't blow me away, which is good because Yummy already looked really scary out of the gate. So I don't think we needed anything crazy, but I think it's a solid utility for them. I think this will see play. The question is just like, is it just a one of? Is it a two of? Because you don't never want to draw two of it. Is it a three of even? Because you have so many starters already. It's just a really good card to pair with any other Yummy card, and maybe that's where we end up on it. But who knows? Let me know your thoughts down below if you've already done some premature testing on Yummy. Let me know your thoughts with this card, if that changes the deck significantly or not. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. This leaves us in a position where the only thing we're missing from this deck build pack now is the final Canine card. We got the Canines revealed 2 days ago, and now the only thing left in the set really is the final card there. I would guess maybe early next week we'd get that revealed. I mean, the set is dropping in 10 days, so I would guess maybe next week, leading up on the final week into the actual set getting released, would be when they look to release that. But I'll obviously keep you guys posted on when that seems to be coming. So there you go, cool stuff. Just little news drop. We've been getting pretty good news this week. Pretty exciting stuff. So let me know your thoughts. I'll keep you guys posted with all things Yu-Gi-Oh news going forward. So subscribe to the channel for more stuff from me down the line. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.